Hi, Matthew here, just bringing you a little video on this thing called a Parajet Skycar. Oh wow, Parajet Skycar. It's this thing that you can see here, so let's just have a little look. There you go, Parajet Skycar. Okay, and this is from Gizmag if you want to go and have a look, so www.gizmag and just type in Parajet Skycar. And it's by these guys from sort of Wiltshire or Devon way, and they come out with this thing, the Skycar, and what a load of bollocks this is, because I mean they're saying a number of rather wide things, such as that this is the first car to fly. It's the first car to fly. So there's your major fuck you bullshit to start with, because this is not the first car to fly. Okay, I'll just show you a little clip of these wanker boys. This is on YouTube. It's from iMotor TV, so I'll just show you a few seconds, so you have to watch the whole thing yourself. Anyway, so there you go, Skycar flying. Yeah, Skycar, which is really a fucking all-terrain vehicle with an absolutely humongous size fucking wing above it. Okay, so really uncontrollable, right? Very hard to control. Look at it getting flopped around there and sort of swung about, yeah. And oh yeah, oh look, yeah, oh yeah, oh just managed to get it down on the ground there. And what they don't tell you about this fucking amazing, revelation, which is that some British guys, you see, they had this TV program called Daredevils on Channel 4, and it just came out with some real fucking bullshit. So check it out. It's available to watch if you're in the UK on 4 on demand. It's called Daredevils, and have a look at the program called fucking Skycar. And I when I watched it, I thought there's something doesn't ring true about this. It's like, here we go, Britain is the wonder of the world, and we've created everything, and we've won every war, and all this sort of bollocks. And I thought, yeah, this has got to be bollocks. So I looked it up, and lo and behold, it was bollocks. It was bollocks, because they made the claim that they were the first to make a Skycar. So anyway, right, okay, have a look at this. This is called the Moller Skycar, okay? Now, this is actually takes off vertically, right? Now, this is a real fucking Skycar, okay? Real fucking Skycar, okay? And that was uploaded in February of 2009. This thing's been flying since 2008, so predates by a year the fucking video of wanker boys giving it all fucking large, like, we are the daddies. So there's that. Then we've also got loads of people who've uploaded footage of their quad paramotors. There you can see them flying along. Basically, what these guys from England, that's all they've done to say that it's a real car, is they've basically added a mirror, some lights, and some fucking indicators, yeah, and brake lights. So now they can call it a real car, because it's a real car. So it was the first real car that could fly. Wrong again. Okay, why is it wrong? Because we've got these guys from Russia who did it before them again. Now look at the upload date. Aerolab, 16th of February 2008, right? Check this out, okay? It's 4-wheel drive. It's got a fucking engine on the back. And basically it's got, car type fucking running. So it's complete bollocks that they're the first there. So that's right, okay. You've got loads of people with stuff like this, right? What I'm interested in, you see, is this one that flies, which has 4 wheels, yeah? And you can see it flying there, only has a £14,000 price tag. So that's a lot better than the £50,000 fucking price tag of the Parajet, which is there's there. Now, in terms of what's a nice thing to fly, I would say you got a fuckload of uncontrollability with this paracar thing, yeah. That you've already seen that it's unstable. They've made claims that they've invented a rotary engine. We invented a rotary engine. Now what they did is they took the concept of rotary engines, which are already invented. Somebody invented those in the like 1900s, rotary engines, okay? And they took that already invented idea and just miniaturized it and applied it to the paramotor fucking scene. So there's bollocks, right? That's fucking bollocks on these guys, right? Then you got this. There we are. Look, there's other ones. Look, the Maverick 2. Okay, you know, there you go. Driving around in an all-terrain vehicle that just happens to be a fucking car, and it can have a para wing on the back of it as well. Okay, let's just skid on. There it goes. Now, notice with this one, right, it actually does something that's much more sophisticated, because it can actually put its own wing up and hold its own wing up when the car is on the ground. So you don't have to self-inflate the wing like you do with British inventors, wonder inventors, you know, one that you actually have to drape behind the car and drag along the ground, which is obviously going to rip and fuck up the wing. So yeah, this one looks like a much better design, but this is the best one. This is the best of all, because this is a Terrafugia, and basically this one, you know, has the ability to fold its wings up. So there it is now. It's a car. Okay, now this flew on March of 2009, or when was it? That was its first flight. So basically, that is more of a car with a wing system, which means that you can take off from standard fucking airfields, and you can take off from a lot of places where you're going to have high winds, which you're not going to be able to do with shithead fucking paramotor wing. Okay, because shithead paramotor wing is going to do something really fantastic, and it's called a wing collapse. So there they are, they're flying their flight to the Terrafugia there. Okay, so that proves that this Terrafugia exists. But let's go over now and have a look at what happens with paramotor wings. Right, paramotor wings are incredibly unstable. They pack up in seconds and just kill the people, you know, who are fucking flying them. So if you want a £50,000 fucking death machine, yeah, that is going to kill you, probably within the first fucking year of trying to use it, then go right ahead. Let's have a look at some classics now. This guy's flying along. Look, he's really happy. He's flying along, and all of a sudden, oh dear, he's crashed. He's flying along, and oh dear, he's crashed. Okay, flying along perfectly well. Oh dear, he's crashed. Okay, that's how quick it can happen with a para wing. Okay, they're incredibly fucking unstable. Okay, don't believe me? Type in paramotor. What's the best thing? Paramotor, and then type in wing collapse. So type in paramotor wing collapse and just have a look at all the stuff that's out there. There's a hell of a lot of it. Have a look at this one. You know, it's not. I don't think this one is actually that bad. This guy just comes down incredibly steep. But look at what you can see is look at how the wing is oscillating. It's going left and right and left and right and left, and this is in light winds, okay, and he's almost not got control of it in light winds. Yeah, so do you think, there you go, see, you got no control over this fucking wing. Yeah, it's got a lot more control over you. Look at this idiot here, like flying around the French Statue of Liberty. Yeah, look how much control he's got, right? Watch, he's getting blown around, and that's how much control he's got over where he's going. He can't control where he's going because he's flying a fucking gliding wing. Yeah, and that's what happens. And then the idiot then has to get yanked up, and basically, after he's been yanked up, he gets arrested by the authorities because he shouldn't have been such a dickhead for flying around in the first place like that. So you've got a lot of sort of exaggerated claims with these paramotor wings. Yeah, paramotor wing has a collapse near the ground. Look at that. Look at that. Right. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look again. Wham. Yeah. That's what these wings do. Right. Yeah. So anyone who thinks that this is a good option now to go and fly with this, have a look again. Wham! Yeah? People die in seconds in these fucking things, yeah. And I'm sorry, but I've spoken to a lot of people who are pilots who fly these things, and I've said to them, well, okay, what's the sort of accident rate then? How many people do you know who've had serious accidents? And one very professional pilot who had known 12 people that he knew had died, and that's just one person. 12 people had died doing this stuff. So it is not safe at all. So I'm sorry, when they start advertising things like these cars for 50 fucking grand, would you like to buy this for 50 grand because you could take off and it's really wonderful and you can fly around and then you'll just fall and crash and die? Okay? Absolute bollocks. But what is also more, a load of bollocks is the scandalous claims that are made by the people that are surrounded by this bullshit. You got Mr. Bear Grylls, Mr. I can go above Everest in a paraglider, by this fucking Gilo Cardozo guy, yeah. Gilo fucking Cardozo is this guy, yeah, and he's the guy who's invented this Skycar, yeah, and his of course is like that, I'm Gilo Cardozo, and daddy's money has allowed me to kind of start up my business. It's really good because my name's Gilo Cardozo. And then you got like fucking Bear Grylls, ex-SAS, broke his back, Mr. fucking dickhead, Neil Lawton, Royal Marine Commando, it's like all fucking ex-military types, yeah, right, backing this nonsense, and all like fucking, it's only going to be military types, isn't it, that get into this sort of shit, isn't it? Like, we go around the world and look, we can fucking jump off the top of buildings and fucking, it's like, you got Bear Grylls and they just make wild claims. Bear Grylls, is doing his TV show, so it's like, look at me, I'm in the Amazon, but actually I'm really in hotels, and look at me, I'm up Everest, but really I'm just, in a bloody, resort near Everest, and we just get the cameras out and do all that sort of stuff. It's like, these people are bullshit artists, they are bullshit artists, and I just sense it from them, you can see it miles away. So I mean, you've got this Bear Grylls has teamed up with Gilo Cardozo, and they've got this vehicle. They claim it's environmentally friendly because it runs on biodiesel. But hang on a minute, biodiesel's not environmentally friendly. Diesel is the dirtiest fuel of them all. Yeah, if you wanna run a car on unleaded, it's going to be more clean than a biodiesel fucking vehicle. But the only reason they're calling it environmentally friendly is because they've recovered it, you see. They recovered the fuel and they've converted it into diesel, and then they'll burn it in the most dirty way because diesel is the dirtiest fuel. So I'm sorry, you can't call a diesel fucking vehicle environmentally friendly. It's like me setting off a fucking nuclear weapon above a city and then saying I'm doing it to fucking, promote health. It's like, come on, for fuck's sake. Anyway, Gilo Cardozo then goes on to get himself an arse licking fucking award for being Mr. fucking businessman or whatever it is. From the Queen. So he's now like, MBE fucking, I'm MBE Cardozo now, and it's like, Jesus Christ. It just beggars belief, doesn't it? It's like this bullshit my way to the top. And anyway, Bear Grylls is then saying, look, I was up on Everest, and I was the fucking highest person to go up Everest, and it was fucking, on a paraglider, and there was Mr. fucking Cardozo as well. We're real innovators here. We was up so high, and we went all the way to Everest, and we went all the way there, and we went like higher than anybody'd ever gone before, and we took all this equipment and all these camera people and everything, yeah, and we didn't take a person who could actually verify that we went to the altitude we said we went to. So none of it has been verified, so it's not a world record. It's not a world record. And Bear Grylls again, you see, he's not the first time he's done that. He said he was the youngest man to go up Everest and return. Youngest man at 23 years of age. And it's in Wikipedia and the Guinness World Records book. There was a 22-year-old man had already gone up Everest prior to Bear Grylls. But these people have done it first. So, first with the Skycar, right? But actually everybody else has been flying Skycars around for fucking ages, yeah? But they were the first with them, you know? It's like, oh, first with the rotary engine, but actually the rotary it was invented at the fucking turn of the century. You know, it's just like so much bollocks. So much fucking bollocks. But I do recommend you go and watch this show from Channel 4 so you can see the bullshit for yourself. And yeah, go and see it for yourself. I just find it fantastic that they actually said that they were going to fly this car from the UK to Timbuktu. Okay, this is why you've got to watch this program. They're going to fly their Skycar from the UK to Timbuktu. At the time they were going to do this for a television program, the car hadn't been cleared for flight in the UK, so it was grounded. Okay, so the car that they're going to fly from the UK to Timbuktu, they were not allowed to fly from most of Europe. Okay, and they had to take it on boats and in the backs of vehicles because it couldn't go anywhere. Anyway, Gilo Cardozo's fucking hang gliding affairs have actually caused him to crash the vehicle when it was on the expedition. He crashed the vehicle and it had to be repaired. So technically, on about 7 different frigging reasons, yeah, this bollocks didn't take place. Yeah, they took it to different countries. They drove it to different countries and flew it a little bit in each country. Yeah, they didn't fly it from the UK to fucking down there. It's fucking bullshit. So you should watch this stuff. It's really funny. Anyway, I'm rambling on now, and I'll just say goodbye and let you go and watch it. But Daredevils, 4 on demand, Channel 4, or torrent it. Cheers, Em.